My name is Christopher Snyder, and I'm running for mayor of Woodstown. I've been a Woodstown resident since 2010 and have worked for the Woodstown Public Schools since 2005. I've served many roles in the district, and all of them have been equally challenging and rewarding. In the past year, I was asked by the New Jersey Department of Education to also serve as the Homeless Education Program Director for Salem, Cumberland, and Cape May counties. Though serving as both an administrator in the school district and a program director for the Department of Education can keep me busy, I find time to serve on the board of directors for Members First Credit Union and have a small security and consulting business where I also fly drones commercially. I have been actively involved in our community through the Municipal Alliance for the Prevention of Substance Abuse, where I served as the chairman of the organization for 9 years, and I hosted a variety of activities to support children making good choices. I'm a veteran of the United States Air Force, where I served overseas and received Distinguished Service Award as a non-commissioned officer. In my time as an administrator in the Woodstown Piles Grove schools, I've helped to institute some of our most long-standing and treasured traditions, including the Senior Night Lockdown, the Heroes Breakfast, our annual talent show, the floor hockey tournament, and the revitalization of our annual project graduation. I've also worked with volunteers to create one of the most pristine areas on our campus, known as the Woodstown Middle School Memorial Gardens. I take great pride and care in the upkeep of this area, as it was dedicated in 2015 to the memories of those students who have died tragically before they could realize their dreams. I cite these as examples of my ability to transform ideas into action, as each of these were not a simple process to make a reality. They started with an idea, which led to organizing interested individuals, to the creation of a committee, the development of a plan, then to the execution of that plan, putting it into action, and finally, its implementation. Follow-up and accountability is key to their continued success, so that these new ideas can become something that we now call tradition. These are the things that we all look forward to and can count on as part of what we believe makes a great school. I believe that I can translate that ability into the way in which we approach Woodstown. For anyone that has ever worked alongside me, either as a colleague, volunteer, or friend, they know that I believe that ideas are only as good as the action, time, and effort that we're willing to put into it. I want to approach the position of mayor of Woodstown with the same passion and follow-through that I've given to our schools each and every day for the past 15 years. Anyone who knows me can best summarize my work ethic in 4 simple words. He gets things done. I see things to the end, and I believe what separates me from the rest is that when something needs to be done, I do not shy away from the hard work. I'm willing to roll up my sleeves and work alongside anyone who's willing to make our town a better place to live. It is from a committed group of people that we have seen the greatest improvements in our lives, and I promise to work for Woodstown to make life better for all of us, especially for our children who deserve nothing less than our best effort. There are many things that I want to do that reflect this message, starting with greater transparency in our government. It is essential to the well-being of our town that our community participate in their government. I propose that we live stream our council meetings in partnership with the Communications Academy at Woodstown High School. This will allow direct participation for those individuals who may be disabled, infirmed, or simply unable to attend due to our busy schedules and hectic lives that all of us share. These meetings would be stored on our Woodstown channel, and individuals could view them at their leisure to stay informed. I'd also like to see the council agendas be more thorough and detailed when they are given to the public, and this could easily be resolved by having them on a shared platform or other application so that citizens could understand the topics for the evening and share their input. Added to this, setting up social media pages will help improve our communication with this community to keep them informed on everything related to their government and their town. Second, I would like to see improvements in our pride and safety in our community. There are so many amazing traditions in our community, from the Fall Festival to the homecoming festivities to our annual candlelight tour. Isn't there room for so much more? A quote I like to say about Woodstown is that we must preserve our traditions while preparing for our future. I'm open to these ideas and establishing new events where our community can come together while focusing on helping to strengthen our traditions and love of this area at the same time. We also believe that the safety of our children and our citizens is a top priority, and we want to establish better signage for our crosswalks across the borough, radar speed signs as vehicles come into town, and additional recreational opportunities for our children, such as an outdoor basketball court and a pump park for our bicycle enthusiasts. Again, this takes hard work and involves everyone doing their share to make these ideas a reality. If we can all agree that these things are needed, then it is easier to see the benefit of pulling weeds from the sidewalks, picking up trash along the street, and helping our neighbors in these tasks to take better care of their responsibilities. Pride in this town starts with all of us, and I plan to lead by example. Lastly, we must revitalize our Main Street. We are blessed that we still can boast a downtown with shops that support the community and spur local interest. I would love to see a variety of offerings available, especially in the area of food, beverages, services, as well as the arts and entertainment. That will not only attract our local population, but outside visitors as well. It's vital to the health of our town that the local businesses share in this vision and look to provide a thriving market of services and ideas where we all agree that everyone can benefit. A critical component of this revitalization is the First National Bank. The ticket of Snyder, Hiles, and Rowand agree that we would like to see this become the focal point of our Main Street and open it up to the possibility of becoming the gateway to Salem County. I hear over and over from our citizens that it's a shame what is happening to that building. And the question I hear most is, why doesn't anyone do anything about it? This is an effort to save this timeless treasure before it is too late. I know that with some hard work and a committed group of citizens, we can develop a plan to spur interest from entrepreneurs who can see the potential of our Main Street. This in turn will generate an interest in our area that we have not seen in some time. With the successful return of this property to useful purposes, I know that it will serve as both a symbol of preserving our traditions as well as lighting the way for preparing for our future. This is a call to anyone that believe as we do, that we need to create a rescue mission of this structure, and it must be a priority for our town. What legacy will we give to our children if we don't start making the effort to improve this critical component of our downtown? We know that the time is now. I know that if you cast your vote for me as mayor, you will find a dedicated servant to this community for the next 4 years who means what he says and follows through to get things done. I know if you re-elect Joe Hiles for council, he will continue to demonstrate his service to this community and provide his commitment towards these ideas. A vote for Brett Rowand for council will allow him to bring his skills and expertise to make these ideas a reality. This team is committed to the work that needs to be done in the best interest of our community. We are just a group of regular guys who are your neighbors and friends who believe very strongly that we are called to action and will help to bring the wow back into Woodstown. Thank you, and know that we are ready to serve. Will you join us